Hey guys, so this week our topic for Trans Love Take Two is our initial reactions when our partner came out, how we feel then, how we thought we'd feel now, and how we actually feel now. For me, this is a topic that's really hard for me to actually talk about because, as I've said multiple times, I met Ryan. Well, Ryan and I actually became friends after he had already been out for a while. Um, we knew of each other before we started dating, or before we started transitioning, I mean. But that was simply just that we were in the same department at school, so we'd see each other in passing, but we weren't friends. I mean, I don't think that I knew his name other than like name to face, but we didn't really talk or anything. So, for me, I guess what I'm going to talk about instead is my misconceptions or preconceptions about dating someone trans. Um, when or before Ryan came out, I knew trans people, not many, and the ones that I knew didn't pass very well, and they were great people. I was of the mindset that that wasn't something that I could do. It's not something that I felt I would be okay with. And then when Ryan and I started talking again, he was very, very upfront about the fact that he was trans. So I knew from day one. Uh, once we actually started talking that he was trans, and I took probably 2 or 3 days before I agreed to go out because I had to think about it. I had to say, is this something that I could handle? And I decided that yes, this is something that I can handle. I don't know if it'll last long term. And I said, I should give him a chance and we'll see how it goes. So I guess that I, for my, how I felt then, I was really, really nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I had predominantly dated cisgendered men before, so I had this expectation of what a relationship is supposed to be like, and I didn't know if it would be the same thing. Um, and I didn't really have any thoughts about how I'd feel now because I figured I would just play it day by day and see what happens. I didn't expect us to last this long. I have a tendency to end relationships a couple months in if I have even the slightest thought that it may not last. And I never felt that with him. I always felt like he's the person that I'm supposed to be with. And I'm really grateful for that. But I honestly went in figuring that this would probably be like any other relationship. But now I don't think that I would want to date anybody else. And it's definitely changed my views of dating someone who's trans because I don't see an issue with it anymore. My previous concerns were that I was terrified that there will come a day where I wouldn't see him as a guy. And I think that Ryan really calmed down a lot of my fears for that. So I'm sorry that this isn't really what we're looking for. But, oh, well, funny story. So when we started talking again, he said, I'm Ryan. Like, when we started talking, he brought up very early that he was trans. And I guess my initial reaction was, oh, really? Okay. And it's just not something that I really expected. But I'm really grateful that he came out to me right away. So that helped. I wasn't in a relationship with someone. I didn't have the feeling that I was losing someone or losing something. It was just I was gaining something. So that's really all I have. And I'm sorry that that's all I have, but I'm sure that next week I will be more able to talk. And so I hope everyone has a good week, and I will see you next week. Bye.